Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Tuesday, the 18th of January. Low clouds, little light rain and drizzle, not exactly your typical Chamber of Commerce day today. Now let's take a look out the window, and I think that shot pretty much sums it all up right there. That's the sky cam up at Hamilton, and low clouds, a little light rain, just nasty looking. Good day to stay inside, take a nap. There's the Trustful Sky Cam. That's Chalkville Mountain Road. Pretty much the same story there. Now, there's a brighter sky. That's Demopolis down in west central Alabama. Looks like a few rays of sun trying to peek through there, reflecting off the Tombigbee River, looking south from the Demopolis Civic Center. Now, there's the deal. We've got a shortwave passing through again today with clouds and some light rain. There's the surface chart. A cold front is associated with that. It's up around Memphis and the Delta, and that'll be coming through here. So tomorrow should be a little cooler than today, although the truth is, because of the clouds, I don't know. We think the sun comes out tomorrow, so the net result might be similar temperatures. There's a look at our numbers now at 2 o'clock. They range from 45 at Gadsden to 54 in Montgomery. Birmingham sitting at 50. We think we'll see a high back in the mid-40s tomorrow, but that's with the sun shining. And it's pretty cold up on the Canadian border, that really cold air. You can see it nosing down into the Dakotas and Minnesota. Looks like the lowest observation up in Canada with that cold air, at least on that map, is 17 below zero at midday. Pretty cold. Watch warning map. It's some issues up around New England, the Northeast. A few scattered advisories elsewhere, but generally speaking, things are pretty quiet. Here's the precipitation for the next 5 days. This is showing rainfall amounts of about 1/2 inch here. And this is the rain we get between now and Sunday morning at 6 o'clock, and that would count the rain today and the rain we get Thursday night. And it looks like the Thursday night thing will probably not be all that heavy as the data continues to roll in. We'll check the snow maps. This is tomorrow. The snow from really 6 o'clock tomorrow morning to 6 o'clock Thursday morning. Looks like Kansas City is in the bullseye there. And then on day 3, which is really Friday, heavy snow moves on to the east. Could be a good snow for cities like New York and Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Boston. We'll check the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. Pretty strong westerly flow aloft, and again, we're kind of in between systems tomorrow. And we are fairly optimistic the sun will break out with a clearing sky. Morning clouds becoming partly sunny by afternoon. The high mid to upper 40s. Okay, then on Thursday, here comes the next trough getting its act together. Down below that, we stay dry during the day Thursday. And we should warm up. In fact, the NAM is showing 61. That might be a little too aggressive. The GFS is showing 56. Rain to the west, and look at the snow developing. That looks like a good snow for Tulsa, Fort Smith, Arkansas, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Up towards Cincinnati by Thursday afternoon. That'll be a really nice, maybe 3 to 5 inch snowing through there. All right, we'll go to Thursday night at midnight. You know, we've been watching the potential for winter weather mischief late Thursday night. And again, this is valid at midnight, and this is the GFS, and it's got the freeze line at 850. That's 850 millibars, about 4,000 to 5,000 feet off the ground, just north of Birmingham. And that's suggesting there could be some light snow for the Tennessee Valley Thursday night. Up into Tennessee, the heavier snow for Kentucky and West Virginia. And then Friday morning at 6 o'clock, it's all over. Cold air advection kicks in, just a cold day. We'll check the NAM Thursday night at midnight. Much more aggressive with moisture and a little warmer. The NAM has the rain-snow line really from about Huntsville down to Hamilton. And this is suggesting that maybe Muscle Shoals and Athens might pick up a 1/2 inch of snow. The bigger snow's over Tennessee and Kentucky. And there'd be some 1, 2, 3 inch snows up and through there Thursday night. And then Friday morning at 6 o'clock, the NAM is suggesting there could be some snow flurries early Friday morning for especially the eastern part of Alabama east of I-65. And I think we're going to lean in that direction. I mentioned a good chance of rain Thursday night, maybe trailing off to snow flurries. I think with the warm ground, I don't think the chance of any accumulation down here is good. If we see any, it's going to be up in the northwestern corner. We'll check the European. This is Friday morning at 6 o'clock. Same thing. The 540 line down to about Birmingham. The moisture's on the way out. So really none of these models suggesting any major winter weather issues. Here's a look at the NAM accumulated snow graphic, and this is suggesting a dusting really for parts of the Tennessee Valley, Lawrence and Morgan and Limestone and Madison counties. And again, our only concern would be the possibility of leftover moisture freezing on bridges Friday morning after the rain Thursday night. So again, I think we're going to mention a chance of rain Thursday night, trailing off to snow flurries before ending early Friday morning. And then there's midday Friday, just cold air advection kicks in. And again, just any standing water Friday morning more than likely will be icy on the bridges. The latest GFS is showing a low Friday morning of 26. And the high will be only in the 30s. It'll be a cold day. And again, we're not getting the brunt of this cold air mass. We're just kind of being sideswiped here. And there's Saturday starting off the weekend. The coldest morning will be Saturday morning. We'll start the day in the teens. The high Saturday will be in the 40s, and Sunday we should hit the low 50s. Clearly, the last couple of runs have trended a little warmer for this 3-day period, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Still very cold on Friday and Saturday morning, but we'll start to moderate over the weekend. And the weekend will be dry with mostly sunny conditions both days. Now, Monday, again, this is where we got some model madness going on. Early next week, you can see the GFS wants to bring some rain into northwest Alabama. And then on Tuesday, pretty good-looking shortwave off to the west, very dynamic, and that would suggest a surface low in the Gulf and mostly rain here. It's a close call, but we think it would be warm enough for just rain on Tuesday. The European, on the other hand, has the big rain on Monday. It's got the surface low at Mobile, and then on Tuesday, it's all gone. So, we're just going to sit back and mention a chance of rain probably on Monday and Tuesday and pick the target time for that as we get closer. And then Wednesday of next week, everything is on the way out and nothing harshly cold there. Let's check the end of the month. This is the 30th of January, and goodness gracious, that looks cold, doesn't it? Look at the big ridge out west, the trough, the downstream trough over the east. We're using those teleconnections outlooks off the GFS. It'd lead you to believe that wouldn't happen, but by golly, the operational runs have been very persistent. We're going to roll with this, the idea that we'll stay pretty cold all the way through the end of the month and maybe into early next month. There's the surface chart. That's a nasty-looking 1,040 millibar high nosing in here. Very cold if this is right. And the end of the forecast on the 3rd of January, guess what? Still cold. Big trough. Axis from the Great Lakes right down the mighty Mississippi. And again, that looks like temperatures should be below average. So it's just been another cold winter, back-to-back cold winters for the Deep South. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. That's ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.